trying to hide my big forehead, not accentuate. You're recording, right? Okay. What's up YouTube? My name is Stephanie Birdie. Welcome back to my channel if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you are new. For today's video, we're going to be doing something different. As you can tell, I'm in my full drill team uniform because today I will be showing you how to create this makeup. If you want to know how to create this look, then just carry on watching. Okay, obviously the first step that we have to do is moisturize and prime. So to prime, I'm going to be using the Mario Badescu Rose Water and the Cucumber Water as well. I'm going to moisturize with the Pond S cream. It's in Spanish, so I don't know what it would be called in English. Crema humectante. Con ingredientes de origen natural. I also apply Carmex on my lips to also moisturize my lips. I'm sorry if the lighting changes a lot during this video. I'm using natural lighting and it's like 3:30, so for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. I just basically outline my eyebrows with this. When I do my makeup tutorials, I don't usually put this in because I mess up all my brows every single time. But that is why we have concealer. If they look disgusting, I'm going to fix it. Or uneven, I'm going to fix it, don't worry. Okay, so that is one eyebrow all complete. I'm gonna do the other one off camera because I need to make them match and I always struggle with that, so I'll be right back. That is the second brow completed. They look really thick right now, but that's fine because we're gonna clean them up with some good old Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, so moving on to the eyes. So I'm going to prep with the same concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape. For my eyes today, I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. I'm going to dip into Raw Sienna on this Wet n Wild blender brush. Hold my mirror at an angle downwards so that I can go like that. And then place it a little bit above my crease. Okay, so now that I've finished blending, I'm going to add a different color. I'm going to use the Eco Tools little blending brush here, and I'm gonna dip into the color Warm Taupe and put that directly on my crease. Okay, so after I've blended out those colors on my eyes, I am going to dip into Cypress Amber with my Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to lightly dip in. I'm going to put it on the outer V like that, and then go into this brush and blend it out. It does look a little crazy here on the outer area of my eyes, but don't worry, we're going to clean that up after we do our eyeliner. The next step would be to cut our crease. Now the key to cutting out your crease is going like this. You have your mirror here and you're going to look up like so, and then you're gonna see the natural shape of your crease. And after you've carved out your eye, what the heck? After you've done this, you can just fill it in. Okay, so I fixed my cut crease a little bit. They look a little wonky. Now we're gonna add like a creamy shade just to set it. You can go in with a shimmer shade from this palette or from any palette that you want. I used the color Tempera in this palette. This next part I cannot guide you through because I am the queen of messing up my eyeliner. If you want a tutorial on a winged eyeliner, I will be sure to add one in my description and on the little iCard because anyone else is better at explaining winged eyeliner than I am. So I'll be right back. don't comment on my eyeliner. It's ugly. But don't worry, it's nothing a good lash can't fix. So today I'm going to be using the Kiss 11 eyelashes, and I'm going to apply them with some Kiss strip lash adhesive glue and a pair of tweezers. I'm going to take my glue and apply it on the strip like so. And I'm going to make sure to apply a little bit more glue on the inside and on the outside. So then I'm just gonna do this so they get a little bit tackier. The key to putting on eyelashes, you never want to put on your eyelash when the glue is still fresh, because that is just gonna make a sister slippery disaster, or a sister slippery situation. I need to stop watching James Charles. Hi sisters! Okay, so once the glue turns like a little bit invisible, once you can't see it that much, you're gonna want to get your mirror and again position it downward so you're looking down and you can see where your eyeliner is. Plop the eyelash in the middle, and I usually like to get the inner corner first, and then I get my outer with my finger and I put it on, and voila, that is one eyelash on your eyeball. After you've applied your eyelashes, you're gonna wanna blend them, sister. You're going to want to curl them so that they blend with your natural eyelashes. After you have curled them, you're gonna wanna apply a little bit of mascara, just enough to blend those eyelashes of yours. Now we're gonna go ahead and start with face makeup. Today I'm gonna be using the Maybelline 24-Hour Superstay Foundation in the color 112 Natural Ivory. And I'm just gonna pump like 2 or 3 pumps on the back of my hand. And then we're just gonna take all that excess and put it on my neck. We don't want that ugly foundation line. I sound like that Snapchat filter. So I'm gonna start by doing my concealer. I'm gonna mix the Tarte Shape Tape and the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 5 Ivory. To avoid creasing of my under eye area, I take a different damp beauty blender, dip it in some powder. I'm using the Coty Airspun powder, and I just put it all over my under eye. Before I set my whole face with that powder, I like to set it with the Maybelline Better Skin. Now we're gonna move on to contour. I'm oblivious when it comes to what's contour and what's bronzer, so I just use one thing. I use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. I'm gonna take the, what is this called? Sponge thing that came with the Airspun powder and just draw a clean line right there. I'm gonna wipe this off because I don't like leaving it more than like 5 to 6 minutes, because then it like dries up my skin. So alright, I'm gonna add blush now. I'm gonna use this little Tarte mini that I got for my birthday. It's called Party. It's a Sephora gift, so if you want it, go on your birthday and they'll give it to you. So I smile and kind of like do it on the apples of my cheeks, but focus it more on here to blend it with my contour. Now moving on to highlighter, I'm going to spritz my face first with whatever Mario Badescu spray that you want, that you have. Do y'all ever do this? Like when you have an itch but you're wearing makeup, so you just can be using this mini Becca highlighter. Okay, the final step is lips, sisters. Today I'm going to be using the Sephora Collection red lipstick. It is called Made in Italy, or was this made in Italy? So I'm gonna be using the shade 01. I'm pretty sure I have a lip liner for this because red lipstick gets messy. And that is the completed look. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. All of my social media is down below, and I'll see you in my next one.
Put your hand